And we be back live, successfully reconnected. Mayday, Mayday. We got hit with another soy EMP as soon as we started talking about our anti-corporate opinion out here. Seems like they don't want us to spread that news. We are live, according to my data here on this side, on all my windows. So drop me a 10-4 Roger that, and let me know if you read me loud and clear. I see Ryan, I see CryptoZilla, I see Queen's Races. Let me know if you hear me out there. 10-4 Roger that, boomers. This will be part 2 of the Facebook Libra coin and the start of corporate cryptos. Again, I'm giving you my opinion. I think Facebook may be laying out a blueprint for other corporations to create their own crypto cartels. And again, I think it's important for us not to be calling them cryptos, but rather just tokens or blockchain databases or whatever they are. But they're definitely not cryptographic, if you ask me. Bronson Ryan with the thumbs up. Indeed, thank you. We're back after being guys, and I assure you, it's nothing on my end. Nothing on my end. I'm directly plugged in here to the interwebs, and I never have a problem until I start live streaming sometimes. So, you know, the shadow ban is real. That's why it's important to super chat us and to continue to support us. Bat token tip us if you have the browser, or send the crypto directly. I let you guys know that we'll be rendezvousing there on Steam just in case we get knocked off permanently here with one of these major soy attacks. And that's what's going on out there, boomers. Drop a comment. Let me know if you read me. I see Bronson with the thumbs up. We got 3 people watching after we were dispersed. We had about 15 people in the box. We got soy EMP'd like we do now often. And that's what's going on, guys. And I apologize. I assure you it's nothing on my end, but these are the things we got to work through. That's why I keep telling you guys we need to find alternatives to the mainstream, because the same thing's going to happen with Facebook and Libra coin. You're saying the wrong things or behaving a way that they don't want you to behave, buying products that they don't want you to buy, or perhaps supporting people they don't want you to support. They can just soy EMP you and snipe you out the box permanently. Careful, champ, they're listening. Yeah, they are. I mean, you know, it is what it is, but we're speaking truth to light out here, and we will continue to do so. And if they want to knock us off permanently, we'll go ahead and rendezvous over there on Steam and other true decentralized alternatives to this garbage. So that's why I'm not on Facebook, and I'm trying my best to move on people over to other alternatives like Steam. Go ahead and drop a comment on my Steam post this week, and I'll send you a token. 6 crypto maniacs watching. This will be part 2 of the Facebook Libra coin and the start of corporate cryptos live stream. I shared with you some of the information that I'm coming across via CoinDesk as far as the details on this Facebook Libra coin. Facebook unveils Libra cryptocurrency targeting 1.7 billion. You can see the rundown, how they're attempting to reach the unbanked, the regulatory compliance details, and more. And you can also read on this article that there is a second token that's going to be given to those that invest in the node to support the system. Those entities are corporate entities like Visa, MasterCard, Spotify, PayPal, Uber, amongst others. They're paying at least $10 million, and they're rewarded with this investment token, and that's what's going to allow them to earn I think dividends or interest from whatever the main token produces, is my understanding by reading this as through a cursory glance here. You can read more about the governance of the coin, the reserves, the compliance and privacy. There will be no privacy, and they talk about data storage because you know how people are concerned about Facebook's track record with user data. They're assuring that they're not going to be selling any data. But guys, do you really believe that? Do you really believe it? Do you really trust on Zuck and the Cuck and the rest of these deep staters? I don't know. Bronson downloaded the white paper. He'll consume it later. Okay. Crypto Stack says, careful, champ. They're listening. Indeed, they are. Bronson Ryan's here. We got 8 crypto maniacs here in the box. Like, subscribe, post notification bell, ding, ding. Stay tuned into the Good Crypto Word. Bottom line here is I need you guys to read these 2 articles if you'd like to find out the details with this Libra coin. This is supposed to launch 2020. And again, I don't think it should be called a crypto. It should be called a token, maybe a glorified database. But I think that they are laying out a blueprint for corporations to create their own currency cartels, basically, you know. Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, Uber, Lyft, and more are creating their own cartel with this Libra. Perhaps we see, you know, insurance company creating their own cartel as well. I think what's clever about this Facebook token, though, is how they're pegging it to multiple fiat currencies. So, you know, It's like they're pegging themselves to all the currency, so like there's no way out. If you're going to stay in fiat, you're going to have to deal with Facebook as well. It's what it seems like to me. That's why I'm more interested in Bitcoin now than ever. I'll tell you that much. More bits than ever. Guys, if you haven't figured out what the bits mean and why it's been rising so much, do it now. Do the knowledge and understand that it is the antithesis to the banks. If you want to get behind Wall Street, if you want to get behind Ripple, behind Facebook, these guys are just trying to remix the Federal Reserve. Okay, it's just another remix where there's a small group at the top of the pyramid that's handling everything, and those at the bottom have no say. Okay, we're looking for true decentralized, private, and fungible coins. That's why I'm excited about Monero and these Mimblewimble protocols, guys. So we got to focus on where the value is for the long gun, and we need to be aware of what could be toxic to cryptocurrency in the form of these glorified databases and Ripple 5.0. I think that Facebook might just snipe Ripple right out the box. Good morning to Marlon Jones. Kaboom, kaboom. I saw your post there. Energy's booming. And shout out to you for getting in there early. Libra coin says, Marlon, Zuckerberg laughed at the bits, banned the bits, and now wants to build his own bit for a money grab. Yeah, I was listening to a Big Truce yesterday, and he says, first they laugh about you, then they hate on you, and then they follow. And it's true. Let's not forget, when Facebook was banning every single cryptocurrency ad on their network, Google did the same for a while, and now they're creating their own so-called cryptocurrency. But guys, let's call it for what it is. This is a glorified database. There's nothing crypto about this. Indeed, 11 crypto maniacs here deep in the foxholes. Facebook was recreated by the CIA. Stay the bleep away from Facebook. People, wake up, says Nano Joe. Indeed. You guys may want to research LifeLog, a CIA operation that was ended just the day before, the same day that Facebook was created. You may want to do the research on LifeLog. LifeLog, a CIA operation to track you, your family, and the rest of the animals on your farm. I know Nano Joe knows the deal. Marlon Jones says, call it what it is, a shit coin. It certainly seems like that, Marlon. But I think it's clever that they're pegging it to so many fiat currencies. I think that's a clever move by them for them trying to do what they want to do. But again, it's not crypto. It's not crypto at all. And I'll stick with my Bitcoin. And I'm gonna have to accept the fact that the Lightning Network's here, which is something I don't like. The Lightning Network seems a little funny bunny to me because it's an off-chain solution and it could create cartels as well. But I'll continue to ride behind the bits or ride alongside the bits and then focus on those true privacy and fungible tokens like Monero and possibly like Litecoin if they can implement this Mimblewimble protocol. We got 13 crypto maniacs in the box. I think it's important for you guys to drop a comment on my STEEM post. Okay, STEEM, a decentralized social media network. Okay, where you don't need to give your DNA. You don't need to be tracked or anything. Just get up on there, start posting, earning for your likes, your comments, your shares, and more for your curation and creation. If you drop a comment on any of my STEEM posts this week, I will send you a token as a form of gratuity. I trust Zuckerberg to peg his coin to dollar for dollar, just like I trust Tether, not DAI as my stable coin on the blockchain for the blockchain. Yeah, I know about DAI. I'm not even into these stable coins, but I would agree that DAI seems a little more attractive than the other ones. Mark D says, unfortunately, due to KYC AML requirements with exchanges, no crypto is real crypto. But, here's the deal. Not all the exchanges have KYC and AML. And there's a lot more decentralized exchanges that are coming to light. Yesterday, we were talking about BISC, and someone mentioned that Monero is the most traded coin there. Okay, there's no KYC over there. And the true decentralized exchanges, they don't have KYC. They don't have AML. And what do they trade against? Bitcoin. They're not trading against Facebook Libra. okay, or Binance or DAI or any of these other coins. At the end of the day, everything trades against Bitcoin. The true market wants to trade against Bitcoin because that's where the value is. When Binance got hacked, they didn't try to take the Binance coins. They took the Bitcoins, guys. Champ, what's your brief explanation of Mimblewimble? It's a protocol that would allow Litecoin or Bitcoin networks to upgrade into private transactions, and it could make the coins fungible. You want to do your research on fungibility. Basically, it's making the tokens not marked. Right now, all Bitcoin coins are marked. So, if you end up with a token that was in the hands of a nefarious actor in the past, an entity could ban your coin, that specific coin, because the coins are not fungible. They're all like the different coin. They have like basically a different serial number if you want to create an analogy. But with like Monero and other fungible coins, it's one for one. Like you don't know where that coin came from or not. So technically you wouldn't be able to ban a specific coin or an account. Are there any exchanges with KYC that will convert to fiat? I don't know, Mark, but at the end of the day here, the future is that we're banking on the future where people will start accepting crypto more often. And we've seen that in the form of Expedia, Overstock, and others. If things go the right way, you're not going to need to exchange to fiat. In fact, you're going to want to hold these bits and use other tokens to pay instead of using fiat. So I think fiat's on the way out. So, I'm not interested in stacking more fiat. I want more bits. But again, the normies, they still are thinking in terms of fiat. They still pull up coin market cap and worry about the dollar price instead of the Bitcoin price. But, they'll come around. They'll learn. Marlon knows the deal. Zcash and Monero, Mimblewimble. Zcash and Monero are not Mimblewimble, but I think they use a zero knowledge proof protocol. I'm not a dev, so I don't have the details of that, but I know that my understanding is Zcash and Monero don't use the Mimblewimble protocol. A coin like Grin does, and Grin recently came in the top 100. There is actually also a Mimblewimble coin that's being airdropped to Bitcoin holders. I haven't claimed it. But there's instructions online on how to do so. And I would tread lightly doing that because, a lot of these airdrops could be phishing scams. Yeah, 30 years ago, you could buy a house for $15K. Now a house is worth $250K. Okay? 2009, you could buy a sandwich with Bitcoin. Now you can buy a nice used coin with Bitcoin. There you go. Marlon knows the deal. Marlon knows this about stacking Bitcoin, not fiat. The people are still chasing fiat. Go ahead and hold your fiat, put it in a savings account and come talk to me 10 years from now and see what that can buy you, because it's on the way down, guys. It's pretty obvious, and it's been like that for some time now. And that's a correction. Now you could buy a nice used car with Bitcoin, says Marlon. That's right. In 2009, you could buy a sandwich, and now you could buy a car. So you tell me which one's more valuable. You want to hold fiat or you want to hold Bitcoin? Zcash is ZK Snarks. Monero is based on ring signatures. Thanks for clarifying that, Bronson. But to answer Ryan's question, neither Zcash or Monero run on Mimblewimble. That's a separate protocol, but they're trying to achieve the same thing, fungibility in private transactions. But there's different methods of doing so. We got 18 crypto maniacs in the box. Facebook Libra coin. I gave you guys the details in the links down below. I briefly went over them via the articles on Coinbase. We talked about perhaps maybe this being the start of corporate cryptos. I could easily see now like insurance companies or different markets trying to create a cartel where they run their own currency, where they're in charge of, the production of their own currency, and make it more of a centralized currency. I don't like that at all. I don't think that that's a solution. What we need is decentralized solutions. YouTube is funny, buddy. Couldn't find the stream, says CryptoZilla. I'm not surprised, Zilla. I'm not surprised at all. You know the deal. I'm not lying to you guys when I tell you we get sniped out the box. Just yesterday on my live stream, after I finished it, I got a notification that told me this live stream is not suitable for advertisers. So they're saying the champ's not suitable for advertisers. I barely even curse on these streams. And, I'm just talking about cryptocurrencies. But apparently I'm not saying the things they want me to say. So, I'm not going to be holding Libra coins. They might just ban your Libra coin. You make the wrong move. Or let's say like you're holding a bag of Libra and they found out that you're listening to the champ, and then they just made a shadow ban you and your Libras because you were listening to the champ. That's a possibility that could happen. So, I don't want that happening. I want a coin that can't be censored. Bitcoin can't be censored at this moment. Technically, maybe it can. It could be blacklisted by exchanges. That's why we need to go with the fungible coins, but it's a step in the right direction. I was on and then got bumped. The only way I could find is going to your page, not showing anywhere else. I'm not surprised, Zilla. That's why I encourage everybody to bookmark this page. Don't depend on post notifications, and don't depend on the search results to show you the champ's videos. And if we permanently get sniped out the box, I'm always posting there on the STEEM blockchain, which is uncensored. Okay. I know STEEM, it can censor your post, but you can't censor the STEEM blockchain. So you can access the post via other ports of entry, other front ends like STEEM Peak, like busy.org, like Particle on the mobile devices, and more. Mark D says, same reason not to hold Binance coin. Exactly. At the end of the day, I noticed that, and I recognized that Binance did boom, and, we had a little bag of it there in our community portfolio. But, it's not decentralized. It's a centralized entity. Even with the DEX that they say they're building, they're running all the nodes. So I think as more people understand what's going on, they get the okie doke. But listen, at the end of the day, the entire population is not going to get up to speed on what's going on. There's a Pareto principle, 80-20. So you're always going to have the ignorant, and you're always going to have those that are up on what's going on. And that's going to be a smaller group. It seems like we have the first mover advantage here, us being cryptomaniac boomers. We've been doing the knowledge. We've been teaching each other here in the population of the chat box, and we're navigating the waters here for the most sound blockchain. The Fed, guys, is worse than Tether. There's no